Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about how to be a Poshmark host. Now, I watch a lot of resellers, and this is something I've never heard anybody talk about on their channel. And it seems to be the number one question I get. So the number one thing you have to do to be a Poshmark co-host is to be a Poshmark ambassador. So you do have to go through the 4 or 5 steps to be a Poshmark ambassador. Do your 10 sales, your first purchase, your first shares and of your own closet, and your shares of your community. So after you complete that and you have 500 community active listings, then you can apply to be a host. Now, I have actively been applying to be a co-host for 2 years and never heard anything. And then I realized that they also do a lot more looking into your closet. You have to have 7,500 community shares and your 500 community listings. You also have to be active, have a good star review, and you definitely have to be following all of Poshmark's listing rules. Don't have any unsupportive items in your closet before you apply. So when you apply, and I'll show you what it looks like, you go on Poshmark and there's a link. Then you put your name, your email, and what type of host you want to be, whether it's category, department, or if you want to be an evening style host where you can share anything. And you go through the little dots and fill everything in, and then you submit. I had been doing this for about 2 years and never heard anything back, so I asked a fellow reseller friend what they did to become a host. And they told me to email, which I'm going to put that email over here, hosting@poshmark.com, and tell them that you are interested at becoming a Poshmark host. And they will review your closet and they will email you back. And then when they do review your closet or have chosen you to be a party host, you will get an email. And it is not from the CEO. It is not from the PM editor emails or like where your sales come in as an email. It is a whole separate email from hosting@Poshmark. And it will come up from that account. And it will give you a time and whatever your category is, whether you got to be a category, department, or style Posh host, it will give you that at that time. Then you want to reply to the email whether or not you want to do that. Or if you can't because the time doesn't work out for you, or maybe your closet is going to be on vacation that week, you email them back and they will put you back on the list. So once you email them back and you confirm that you're going to be a host, they then will email you again, giving you the details. My first party that I was a co-host, I was in accessories. Then my second, I was a men's style co-host. So at that point, once I learned... Okay, and then to prepare yourself to be a Posh party host, you want to go through all your friends maybe you have on Instagram, all the people you follow on YouTube, and you want to like the items that qualify for the party that you're hosting. That way, when the party comes up, you can go to your profile and click my likes, and you can easily share those items into the party. So that's something that I do, is I go through and I like all those items. I go back to my news feed, like items that I think have good picture quality, that are brands that people like to buy, and I will like those items so they can be shared into the party. Now, when you become a host, you don't want to make your listings all the ones in the party. I personally pick 5 to 10 items of my own, and then I go and pick several people's that I'm going to share their stuff into the party. And then when you get that notification that the party has started, you, like I said, go into your menu, go into my likes, and then you'll be able to just go down like you normally share your own closet, or you do community shares and you go through and you share them, and they will automatically be host picks. And a lot of people don't know how to get to the host pick party. So when you're up at the top and you see like the Poshmark stuff, you go to parties, and then when you are actually in the party, that's the main showroom. And a lot of new poshers, that's all they go to, is just the main showroom. You want to actually tab down and hit host picks so you can see what those hosts are suggesting you to buy. And another thing I like to do once the party is active, I do check the showroom for really nice listings, because there's no way you can see everything when you're trying to prepare and like the items to have as host picks. So I do go back to the showroom and share a couple of those. I try to do like 200 to 300 items and be active in the party. I don't want to be one of those people, which I've seen several times, that have their closet on vacation or something else. You want to be active. Now, this benefits you because when you are a host, people will look at your closet. When the party is upcoming, it will be in the party listings, and it lists all the hosts, and you can click on them individually. I did get from 2,000 to 4,000 followers each time that it was a party host, which is beneficial to you. Those are 2,000 to 3,000 more people that will be following you and will see your posts come up and will buy your items or will see your items. So I believe that is important. It also is important because your closet gets a lot of recognition. The downfall is you get a lot of comments. You get a lot of people tagging you in their listings. You get a lot of people messaging you saying that they want their stuff picked, and that for the most part, I do ignore that. I usually pick people that I've went out on my own and searched their items. But like I said, you are getting a lot of traffic in your closet. You're getting a lot of shares in your closet. And it really brings your listings up at the top of the feed. And I have always made lots of sales on days that I was a party host, which I think benefits, you as a posher. And I think that pretty much explains the whole process. And I would like to hear what other people's experiences were, being a party host,